I'm Tina Bird, and I am the founder and CEO of Coach Me LLC. And I wanted to share just a very simple, very easy trick that I use myself to help me have a more joyful and productive life. And so I wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to ask you the question. Are you in green, yellow, or red right now? Well, what the heck do you mean, Coach T Bird? Let me tell you, I understand. So think about red, yellow, and green. What comes to mind when you hear those colors? Bingo, traffic light. So think of a traffic light as the symbol, right? And you have the red and you have the yellow and you have the green. And so when I asked you the question, are you in the red, yellow, or green right now? What would you say? Just not knowing anything else about what I'm going to share. What would you say? Well, after you've answered yourself, I want to keep this simple for you, right? So constantly throughout the day, I'm always asking myself, Tina, are you in the red, yellow, or green zone? So I'm talking about my mind space, right? So if I want to live a more joyful, productive life, I have to be first self-aware of where I'm at, right? I have to assess myself. I have to stop and think so that I know how to or when to shift and pivot where I need to shift and pivot. So when I talk about the green zone, that's the happy zone, right? You're feeling happy, you're feeling fulfilled. You may feel a sense of peace. When you're working, it means that you could be engaged. It could be means that you are curious by answering lots of questions. You can feel confident and skillful. But when you're in the red, you're feeling exhausted. You're feeling negative. You have all this negative self-talk, which starts creating a whole bunch of limiting beliefs, and that's a whole nother topic, right? Some other symptoms can include stress. Who's not stressed these days, right? Who doesn't have fear? And if you remember, I've already posted a short segment on fear, just kind of pulling back those onion layers, really understanding what's driving your fear. And also in this red zone, you feel hopelessness. You feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You're overwhelmed. Heck, you might even be pissed off and angry all the time and chopping somebody's head off and wanting to scream multiple times a day, right? And a lot of people that stay in this red zone typically start having some addictive behaviors. So caution there. And then in the yellow zone, when we think about yellow compared to red and green, right, it is the boundary point between red and between green, right? We have to say, okay, am I closer to red or am I closer to the green? Am I right in the middle? Wherever I'm at, I need to make a decision. And so once you're able to say, okay, answer yourself about where am I in the red, yellow, or green zone, then you have accountability to yourself. You need to make a decision. Remember, if you're in the green zone, typically the outcomes are more positive and it's more of the outcomes that you want to attract. If you stay in the red zone, then it's the opposite, right? You tend to have some negative outcomes or not so beneficial outcomes or not the ones that you were hoping to have. So I leave you with that. What state do you want to be in? What state do you need to be in to live a more joyful and productive life? And that's all I have. I'm Tina Bird, founder and CEO of Coach Me LLC, and I hope you have a great day.